I'm rolling.
What's going on? This is Jared with Sacred Boxing. I'm here with my guy Shane from Fight Tips.
What up, everybody?
So today we're talking about body punching and the strategy that lies within setting up a body punch at the beginning of a fight, at the beginning of the round, end of the round, into the fight, short, long range. So, what's your take on it?
So let's break it down based on just that range. So start with the first punch. We'll start with the jab. You southpaw?
No.
We're just gonna see what's going on here. So different ways to set up jab to the body. I would say start first by jabbing to the head. Initiate that threat, establish the respect. So I'm here, I'm working the jab. And then we see Floyd do this a lot too, where he bobs at the knees and he circles with the hand. And that the hand stays in front of the head the whole time, right? Because it's as I'm bobbing in my knees, the hand drops. So I'm not doing this, but he does this a lot to where if it's high, he can shoot it high, and if it's low, he can shoot it low.
Right.
You can start to feint high and go low, feint high and go low. If you're throwing your jab, I'm taking my head offline, and I call this a probing step. So my lead leg steps in and it steps out. So I have my entry and my exit built in. So I'm here and I go out, in and out. I'm close enough to hit you, and I exit clean. I take my head offline, so I have the built-in defense. I'm faking high and going low. I can do the same thing with the cross. My buddy Terrell, back in the day, we used to spar just out in the grass at college. He would do the same thing, but he said, just pretend like you're raising a hand in class, you have a question, and then shoot it down to the body. And I swear this one lands all the time. And it kind of looks like a right hand's coming down the center. So you just here, and then just a lunging step again with that lead foot to the body and spraying right back. Cool. Once you've initiated longer shots and they start to respect that a little bit more, then you can use that as feints to get on the inside. When you're going with body shots, I would say that footwork is key. Say the number one mistake is people leaning on their body shots or reaching for their body shots and doing this, and this is uppercut city or lead hook city. So you have to make sure that your feet are underneath of you. I like doing basically all of my punches, I sync up the hand and the foot. So if I'm going to set up with a jab cross to get the lead hook to the body. So I step on the jab, I step on the cross, and I brought my feet with me from here. I can also just step with the cross with the lead foot and just step with the rear as I hook. So those are actually opposites. I didn't step. So on the first one I stepped lead foot, lead hand, rear foot, lead hand, and brought my feet in. On the other one I did rear hand, lead foot, and then rear foot, lead hand. When you're actually throwing that body shot, this is something that I learned from Andy Sauer, one of the best kickboxers of all time. He said most people throw the hook too wide because they think of the word hook, and he said that he's found a lot more success with the uppercut to the body. Really depends on where coach's elbow is, right? So if I go jab cross and I'm here and I see that his elbow is basically in front, so if I throw an uppercut, I'm gonna hit the barrier. So I do want this to be a little bit more circular. If his hand's resting back here a little bit more when I step in, if I throw the hook, I'm gonna hit his elbow. So keep it more direct, bang, and come up here. And the liver, I mean, the liver's a pretty horizontal shaped organ. So it comes across right here. So if I throw here, which is an uppercut, I can still hit that liver or the solar plexus. It's still going to be very effective. So those are my key points when I think about going with body shots.
Clean. So, and would you say also like stepping into the first round, with mid round, would you start introducing that?
I would say set the traps. So you set the traps early. Stay on the outside. I usually work on the outside first. Download information, see how they react to certain things, what are their tendencies, what are the patterns. Once I feel like I've recognized that, I start to exploit it. I start to try to manipulate their hands. If I can get them to move the way I want to, then I can start to come in and get a little bit tighter in when I get on the inside. One last one is you can also pin the arm too. So we did that jab cross to step in. I can go jab cross and pin it here to prevent any punches from coming in, and then I can throw my shots to the body.
I like that one a lot. Feeling safe in that close range. Because a lot of people come to me and say, hey, I have issues getting into with the body shot. They have a desire to throw it, but don't exactly know how to. I mean, you broke it all down. Step in, frame if you need to, and hit the shots.
Number one is confidence, but your feet got to be underneath of you, and you have to establish a threat or set a trap. Right? You got to get them doing this, or missing, or flinching. So that's why you got to put something in their face up high, then get on the inside, and of course head stays offline and passive defense and all that stuff.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Love it, man.
Cool,
Appreciate
of
you
course,
so
guys.
much.
Yeah.
Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Any questions you have, leave them in the comment below. Thank you.
Yeah, stay busy, Olivia. Stay busy. Occupied, lead hand, post on. Keep posting on. Park your kicks early. There you go. Good job. You're doing great.
Start making some of those kicks, JD.
We got it. Let her work. Olivia, get busy. Don't let him take the initiative. You take the initiative. Join the body with the left. Slide that lead hand, throw the left of the body. Slide that lead hand, throw the left of the body. Slide that lead hand of his and throw the left of the body. There you go, kick. Thank you.
Oh, the slingshot. Nice.
Post on his hands and kick.
That did not work. That did not.
It didn't work, Kevin.
Catch him and go. You know it's a kick on the end. Catch him. There you go. Stay busy. Interrupt him. When he goes outside your head. There you go. It's right there. Go and kick behind it. Or grab his hands and kick his head. There, do it. It's okay. You know. Go. Grab his hands and kick his head.
It's a fake score.
Don't think it's cool.
I've seen your videos, man. You kill it, dude. You kill it, dude. Yeah, bro.
Grab his hands, kick his head. There you go. Slap him into that kick. There you go. Nice shot. Keep it away. Put some teeps on. Keep back. There you go. Keep those coming. Don't let him do that. Keep those coming. Work the outside. Keep your teeth going. No, you're good. Yeah.